official ready to drop the puck. The Central All-Stars will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Cuts to the paint and makes the routine save. Here he is, wrists it on net. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Central All-Stars take possession off the faceoff. Gets a piece of it and will play on.
This is a really...
He scores! No, who needs the ice cream cake when you slip on your own birthday?
Yeah, it would have been seafood for me, but I certainly know that if my grandparents were in the building, it would have been $10 when I was a kid. I really love the fight for position here, James. He gets that second shot opportunity off of the rebound, and he makes no mistake over the glove of the goaltender.
The Central All-Stars have to be feeling good about themselves. They have been pushing and pushing to start this one.
James, they're emotionally charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponent, and they started right from puck drop, and that emotion was transferred and channeled into their feet because they've been all over the ice with their legs under them.
And that doesn't reach the net. The Fuel have gained control of the puck along the wall. The Central All-Stars gain control of it. And now it's grabbed by Taves. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
The Central All-Stars are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out, and this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
Moves with the puck in the corner. And he comes up big again.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Central All-Stars have taken a 1-0 lead. Shifley's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Here's a chance. Pushes it across to Penwar. Oh, look at this. Odd man rush. To his teammate. Blocker saved by Hellebuyck.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Comes up with a pad save.
Gray's in such great...
Oh, up the outside of the frame.
Shifley's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Indy's got a hold of it along the wall. Unloads a shot! And that goes off the player in front. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Gains the zone through center. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Indy's got it in their own zone. The Central All-Stars get a hold of it. Moves inside! Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Central All-Stars lead it 1-0. And momentum on their side as they win the draw. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. Oh, I've been on the other end of this one, James, and it is tough because this is such a skilled play. Any time that you've got the puck on your stick and you can turn like that on a dime, you've just got such spectacular edges. But then you've got explosiveness, those first few strides. If you can explode, you're going to take advantage of the space that you just created.
The Central All-Stars win possession here in the open ice. Fires it on net. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. Right on the doorstep. Gray's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. The Central All-Stars have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities and as a result have the lead. Duchesne's got the puck and they'll go on the attack. The Fuel have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Loses the coverage there. Shot! And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Look at this. They're going to keep playing here.
It's a 200-foot play, and coaches certainly love this. You keep your feet moving, and now you don't have a face-off in your own zone. Instead, the play is alive in the offensive end.
Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Indy's been running around and chasing the game, look very disorganized out there, not aggressive, and giving their opponent way too much time with the puck.
Steps into the offensive end. Good defensive stop with the poke check. And they manage to clear it. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes it from the right side. Slides the puck across to Bowler. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Quick shot! And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Ennis has it in the defensive end. The Central All-Stars take possession of the neutral zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Here's a shot. That goes off the post and stays out.
The Central All-Stars get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post now. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 2-0 is where we sit. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Comes up with the steal. Takes a shot. Comes up with a blocker save. Wrist shot from the slot. Denies him again. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Central All-Stars will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Cameron. Retreats with the puck inside the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Central All-Stars have it behind the net. Robertson's got it in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Fires it. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. You can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Shane's won it. Driving right to the front. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free. And the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds back of the net.
The Central All-Stars continue to show no signs of slowing down here tonight.
Well, they keep filling the net, James. They fill it because they've got the puck on their stick. I mean, they've let ozone possession time here, but they're doing something with it, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Gray's going to hang on for a whistle. The Central All-Stars have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. They win the draw and go on the attack. Lets it go, and the shot dies in the traffic jam. And he easily stops that one.
Gray's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Central All-Stars have added to their lead. They're now up by 4. Quick shot. Oh, it goes right up the post.
The Central All-Stars have to find some puck luck here, James. They've been all around the net. Yes, they have the lead, but they've been railing off the post. How many have they hit?
Puck scooped up by Boldy. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Shot! And he's got the answer for that one. Here's a chance! And he makes that save as well! And he sidesteps the check there. Takes a shot. Handles that one.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything. Scores! That speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. I mean, you get an odd man rush and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line. You have numbers, you're going to make your opponent pay.
The Central All-Stars are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a comfortable lead.
Chase right in front! Brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Indy's trailing in this game because they haven't managed the puck, and they've been cheating offensively. When you're not in good position, you're not supporting the puck carrier, and it goes the other way, you're in trouble.
Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Kaprizov's got the puck in his own zone. To the low slot. Stoller, Bill Carell does it again. Kaprizov lights the lamp.
Well, this is playing fast here, James. If you have a look at it, I mean, his explosive stride is what gives him the space to be able to take this puck to the net for the goal. Tremendous right down the stretch all the way to the paint.
Going to switch things up between the pipes. The Central All-Stars are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort. Finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you can feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
The Central All-Stars win it. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Stopped by the goaltender. And the keeper's going to play it. Taken along the wall by Kaprizov. Bulmer's lugging the puck. They gain the zone from the left side. The Central All-Stars have it from their own end. Feeds the puck up to McKinnon. There's the whistle, icing to call. Big face-off looming. The Central All-Stars don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Sends it over to Forsberg. Shot! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Shakes off the coverage. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Central All-Stars gain control of the puck. McKinnon's got it into offensive territory. Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You can just see that inside leg just bear down, the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
And that's blocked in traffic. The Central All-Stars will play it in their own end. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Lucky bounce for the goaltender as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out.
The Central All-Stars are shaking their head. They cannot believe they've hit yet another post. Listen, the good part to this is they're still in the lead.
And a great save. The Central All-Stars cross the line and gain the zone. Scores! So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Oh, he's flashing the leather, looking for that huge glove save, James, but you gotta stop it first if you want to make the highlight reel. That one winds up in the back of the net.
The Central All-Stars are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
He scores!
Butterfly goaltenders are most confident when they're in that position, but once they drop, it often exposes the top part of the net. That's exactly what happens here in a beautiful shot by the shooter.
The Central All-Stars win the faceoff. The Fuel have the puck in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Penwall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the...
Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post. The Central All-Stars going to work on offense. Came up with the save on that play. Traps the puck away. Moves it to Lapid. Oh, look at this. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. The Central All-Stars look to start the transition game. Puts it on net. Whiffs on that. Indy's got a hold of the puck. Receives the pass. Loses the coverage there. Turned aside with the glove by Hellebuck. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Central All-Stars have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. And they win the draw here in their own end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Makes it look easy with the stop. The final horn sounds, and it's time to soak it all in. A shutout performance and a stellar night between the pipes. Wow.
And it's not easy to do, right, James, to keep your opposition at bay through 3 periods, but he found a way. And one of the things I always look at goaltenders is how they're tracking. I just found like he saw the puck every single time it came towards him.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.